Yeah. Yo, what the fuck is this life like? We done went from Ice Cube to Ice Spice. Choose any cat in the game. You know I'm twice nice. 90s to the early 2000s. My shit the zeitgeist. Rappers like my Friday night lights. I came up on that Pac and Biggie. This why I'm spitting like I cocked a semi. I had nobody rocking with me. Now I rock for many bottles. Giving model shots of Remy. Got the vodka in me. Step out the spot. The paparazzi fans and top of me. Check the accolades that I got. High top stomping. Eye socket. Left in Cyclops. I come in contact. My pupils front and second eye drop. Shit is in my roots. You would think they call me White Dot, the Mike Hardy, the fearless soldier. Spitting sick as the illest cobra. Leave a rapper killing over like he ain't feeling sober. Smile back, we some wildcats like Villanova. I'm raping, pillaging, killing. I knock your village over. Knocking dirt off my shoulder. It make me feel like Hover. You feel at home, getting dough like Pillsbury. Hold up. 80s, they was making it. 90s, they were taking it. Now they all be faking it. No mistaking it. Now it's 2020, see the culture, how they hating it. I'ma bring the game back, there ain't no debating it. 80s they was making it, 90s they were taking it. Now they all be faking it, no mistaking it. Now it's 2020, see the culture, how they hating it. I'ma bring the game back, there ain't no debating it. Watch as all these rappers get cut to pieces. You fuck with Jesus, we gon' butt heads like shut up Beavis. It's up, I keep on.
Alright, boom, 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 and we back to your boy Enigma September. And this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. Yeah. Clap it up for your boy. Let's go. What you just heard, my man, Lil Dee. Lil Dee. Don't get it twisted, my man. Go hard, don't fall. Man, Lil Dee and Neff with the recipe. Neff was on this thing a couple weeks ago. Shouts out to him, man. Shouts out to Neff. Yes, sir. Shouts out to Neff. Now, I mean, what was this? Episode 233. 233 Enigma Sept Hour podcast. And this episode, we got some return visitors from planet whatever the fuck Oplex we call his planet. Yo, whatever the fuck Oplex we call his planet. It was Zoran, one of them shit. Anyway, yo, we got Moplex. We got my man Mo Makki. My man Oplex gonna be in the building at the halfway mark. So y'all stay tuned for that. I don't know who Orunde Stevens Bay is. I don't know who that is. But my man Oplex gonna be here. My man my man Mo Makki. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My boy's gonna be in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah. I ain't gonna front. I kind of like that. It made me make a boy feel like he a comedian, like I'm Godfrey or something. Like I've been in the game 30 years or something. Man, Oplex said, "Yo, you wildin', bro. Keep the energy up." Yeah, you know what I mean? Because when they get on, when they come on, I'm gonna have to pay for all of this. So, yeah, man. I mean, keep the same energy.
Yeah, bitch, keep the same energy, ho. Don't switch up when we come on now. When we come on, don't switch up. Keep the same energy. So we coming with it. For real, nigga.
Yo, anyway, like Oplex said, I'm wildin', bro. Let me relax. Shouts out to everybody that's tuning in. My cousin Abe, I see you, my boy. My wife Fee, I know she checking in. Speaking of Fee, yo, what's up, my man? Sir Real in the building. What up, my boy? Yo, speaking of Fee though, that was the wrong thing. I know, Abe. I messed up. I'm gonna be in the doghouse tonight along with Kobe. No, speaking of Fee though. Speaking of my baby. Y'all hold y'all applause. Not Abe using busting out loud 10 years later. Anyway, Boom. Speaking of my wife, man said on the sofa, can't folk. You on the sofa? Me too. Yeah. You said I'm gonna be on the sofa. You're right. You are absolutely correct. I would be on the sofa. You are correct. Anyway, let me get this thing off. Pause. Speaking of my wife, we're gonna run them applause back. I gotta show y'all something. I know I'm gonna be on the couch. I'm gonna be on the sofa. You right. Man, check this out, man. Check this out. This is the front page. Front page of the Tallahassee Democrat, my boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my wife with her sister, my sister-in-law, and my mother-in-law. Thing said, from the classroom to the kitchen, chef embraces her culinary dreams. That's what she's doing. Look at that. In the Tallahassee Democrat front page, baby. Front page. Yes, sir. Bring that back. Bring that back. Bring that back. We spent some time on this one. Puffy will be all right. Look at that. Look at that. Look how happy she look. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, thank you, baby, for following your dreams and doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Hustling, getting that dream off. You know what I mean? Black girl magic, baby. Black girl magic. One more time. Yeah. My baby, a whole queen. So, yeah, man. Shouts out to Chef Fiya of the phenomenal cooking experience. Just doing bigger and better things each and every time she can. You know what I mean? I even said all because I have you in my corner, no doubt. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I got another announcement to make. Yo, Abe, you gotta chill. Shh. Abe said you redeemed yourself. Shh. Chill, Abe. Relax, bro. Cuz you gotta chill. I got another announcement to make at the end of the podcast. So, matter of fact, not even the end of the podcast. Before we go into the interview, so y'all stay tuned for that. I'll say this: it's the end, baby. It's the last one. How about that? It's the last one. I'm done. Finish. Finish. That's not a word. Elfing. So yeah, stay tuned for the halfway mark. Let y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what we got going on? We got a lot going on. Let's get into the bullshit. Because we got to get into the bullshit. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs. Boo. Boo this man. Boo. First of all, I don't know what Oplex talking about. I still need the recipe for the chitlin sushi you got from that class. We timing. Shh. Be quiet. Dog, never eat chitlins a day in my life, dog. You on that bullshit. Not the podcast. Yeah, man. Last time you're gonna see me on this couch. Anyway, y'all stay tuned. Let's get into it. Diddy is getting hot, and not the way he would like it. This is new news. If you haven't already heard most of the news already, on your timelines, Facebook, Instagram, but apparently, the guy accused of being Diddy's mule. Now, if you don't know what a mule is, it's somebody who's supposed to carry drugs for the drug dealer organization, cartel, if you will. His mule, a guy named Brandon Paul, was arrested Monday around the same time of the now infamous raid of his Florida home by Homeland Security. Homeland Security. That means the feds. The feds, right? The feds came down and raided Puffy's Florida home. Had his kids hemmed up. 2 of his sons were handcuffed or shown to be handcuffed while the federal agents raided his house with guns drawn, helicopters swooping down, looking like a scene out of Bad Boy, which apparently working on Bad Boy 4 right now. But that's not the point. Diddy is being sought after on charges of potential sex trafficking. Boo. Boo. Why is my voice so deep? Anyway, yeah, all of this supposedly stemmed from the lawsuit that was drawn up by his former girlfriend, Boo, Cassie, and artist, who accused him of some salacious things, including having sex with sex workers and a bunch of other stuff. And so the lawsuit came out. He settled it, but then a flood of other lawsuits came out, including from a recent producer, a guy named going by Little Rod. We're not going to get into that. But anyway, I think his real name Rod Jones. I think that's correct. I'm not a good journalist right now today, but anyway. But apparently, Rod Jones accused Diddy of forcing him to also have sex with paid sex workers, and also allegedly witnessing a shooting in which he was told to lie to the police and say it was a drive-by shooting, and that's what happened. When apparently it was a incident with Puffy and his son, I think Christian or King Combs, which is the stage name. Mo Makki said Diddy out here acting acting the devil, allegedly. Bro, man, acting he a wild boy. So yeah, man, the feds raided his home. There was a video by TMZ of Diddy in front of the Miami airport, or one of the Miami airports, just wandering around. There was reports of his private jet being, I guess, grounded in the Bahamas, and yeah, just a whole lot going on, which typically would have been a celebratory day. April 25th was the 27th anniversary of the release of Life After Death, the posthumous album, first posthumous album from the late Notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls, aka Christopher Wallace, aka my favorite rapper of all time. But instead, news was filled with this raid by the feds into his Florida home. Man, I don't know what to say. It's looking bad. Also, on top of that, it was reported earlier today that Diddy sold all of his shares in Revolt, the network channel that he founded. He no longer has any ties to. Now, granted, I think back in November, he had stepped down as the CEO or chairman of the channel, but now, like, he's completely washed his hands of the channel. He's no longer involved. But apparently, the channel is still being recognized as being black owned. So apparently, whoever was the secret buyer is somebody who's melanated. At least that's what they are reporting. Man, I just saw it wasn't a tweet because I'm not on Twitter anymore. I don't know what you call it on the Instagram one, threads. But someone did make a good point. in that we tend to bend our backs to protect black men who get caught up in things that they pretty much set themselves up for. And yeah, I'm not in the space to try to defend anybody that was on that bullshit, man. Now I will say this. Hey, at the end of the day, these are still accusations. So the man will have his time in court and we'll see what happens there. But what we all, or a lot of us know, when you get down to the feds, when they on your head, it's pressure. Because when they coming after you, 9 times out of 10, literally 9 times out of 10, they got what they want. They just trying to tie up the loose ends. They're not gonna come after you if it's not worth it. So not sure if the ideal of sex trafficking or the charge of sex trafficking will stick, but they got something. They got something. So yeah. But I will say this, I also saw another thread that someone was like, they don't find it funny in regards to all these charges. A, because there are victims, alleged victims to these crimes that he may have committed. But also, two, the unfortunate thing is that, uh, Puffy, I don't call him, his mama named him Puffy, I'm gonna call him Puffy. Puffy has been so tied into the hip hop rap culture, especially the rap business culture, for so long, that a lot of people have, I won't say vicariously, but a lot of people have looked up to him as a role model, even if it's just as far as business go. I mean, I ain't gonna front. When I first graduated and went to college, shouts out to FAMU, I went into business. My minor is business administration. Um, I went into the MBA program at FAMU looking to get into business because I wanted to become a music business, I guess, mogul, if you will. And of course, the people I looked at were, the Puffies and the Master P's. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to run the studio and be able to work it within the music industry. If I couldn't make it as an artist. I eventually realized that business wasn't for me, and so I switched to journalism, and here we are. But just to say, that's a part of. I mean, there's a many of me's, if you will, that wanted to get into the rap music business because of the likes of, saying Puffy, and also too, I've said it time and time again. Anybody know me knows that my favorite rapper is Biggie, and Biggie is forever tied to Puffy. There's no way to separate it. And of course, you can say, well, if you knew how salacious, evil, I won't say evil, but controversial. I mean, Biggie didn't make nice music, so is it really that far fetched? No, but it still sucks because Biggie, who may have been accused for a lot of stuff himself, um, you know, not to this level, and so it sucks because it's like, every time I enjoy this music, I gotta think that it's tied to whatever Puffy may have been doing, even after Biggie's demise. So yeah, man, it sucks in that aspect, but at the end of the day, we have to think of the victims or the potential victims, and if they're seeking justice, then they deserve that. Especially if it's found that they were wrong, and there's no amount of music memory that can uh, weigh or outweigh what they may have went through as the victims to whatever Puffy was going through. And plus, I'll say this. Maybe it's cognitive dissonance, but you got to separate the music from the man. That's the only way. Either that or just get rid of all of the music. And there's a lot of music that came out of Bad Boy that wasn't necessarily, talking about bad things. There's a lot of uplifting, positive music that came out too. So what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Except either understand where it came from and know that this man was great with producing music, but also a monster. Just like if you watch a movie that was produced by Weinstein or music that was produced by R. Kelly, like this is the world we're in right now. And sometimes with learning these things about these people, it's what we got to deal with. But also too, man, just again, I think I say this, keep it moving. It's a good reason not to idolize people, not humans, not men, because everyone has skeletons in their closet, and so you can admire their acts, you can admire things that they may say, but just understand that each and every person is not perfect. And so there may be things that you don't know. And so you should be wary about putting anybody on a pedestal for whatever reason. Because morals are morals and not everyone acts on them. So, yeah, man, Puffy nasty, man. I would say this too, man. 50 ain't no better. And I don't mean that in the sense of saying that 50 has done as much as what 50 has done with Puffy is being accused of, but 50 making light of this shit don't make him no better, bro. So y'all be mindful of laughing at 50 like making light of this because that's some bullshit. Just to shoot a stray at him. Yeah, 50, I said it. So what? He ain't gonna never be on here. Man, let's get into the other bullshit. My top 5 just taking strays today.
Boo.
Boo. My top 5 taking strays, bro. Shout out to Bandy. She said it's hard to keep things separate at times. It's true. It's true. But we do it. We do it. Case in point, I look at it like this. I respect the Constitution. I do think it's a wonderful piece of legislation that was put together. But also, too, them same men was just chilling while slavery was happening. While they wrote all men are created equal, they was A-OK with people being enslaved in this country. Does it make what the Constitution had set inherently wrong? It's completely wrong? Nah, it was still good ideas, but there was also some misgivings with the people who created it. So again, you can say, yo, the U.S. Constitution was a great piece of legislation, but the men who did it, I'm not so much gonna, admire them. Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you can admire Faith Evans' whole catalog, but I'd be mindful about, admiring the producer or even the singer for that matter, Stevie J. Y'all nasty. Anyway, my top 5. Kendrick versus J.Cole and Drake. I'm sad. Oh, no. No. Not ready for this. Okay, so apparently, man, things wilding. Let me see if I can chop this up real quick. I don't spend too much time talking about Nasty Diddy. So apparently, the ad gonna play in this this article. There was a track that was released by Future and what's the boy name? Golly, what Future made it? What's the drummer? What's the producer? Golly, I can't. I don't be caring about these people, man. Somebody what's the producer that Future made this album with? Metro Boomin. Anyway, if your Metro don't trust you, I'm a beautiful morning. Anyway, I'm getting him later. Yeah. So they had a song called Like That where Kendrick appeared to dismiss J. Cole's assertion that him, Drake, and Kendrick were the top three. But Kendrick said, motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's a big me. Nigga, bum what? I'm really like that. And your best work was a light pack. Yo. Yo, he said your best work was a light. He said 2014 was a light pack. Yo. But yeah, so apparently this the civil war brewing amongst these 2010 veterans, if you will. So it was supposed that everything was cool with Kendrick and J. Cole, even though for part of the past 10 years, there had been little tension between Drake and Kendrick, despite the fact that Drake appeared on Kendrick's 2012 album, Good Kid, Mad City. I think J. Cole did too, didn't they? All was collaborating. But then apparently everything came to a head with the Control verse, which of course was a single that was leaked before Big Sean released his album around that same time. It was Big Sean, Kendrick Lamar, and the Muslim nigga. I really forgot that nigga name. Anyway, so and Kendrick basically said he'll slaughter everybody. Now it was really just competition, but niggas got in their feelings. Apparently, Drake did. So it had been this cold war between Drake and Kendrick ever since then. So, of course, last year Drake dropped this album for all the dogs. He had a song with him and J. Cole got together where J. Cole basically said who the big three, me, Drake, or Kendrick. But right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Seemed innocent to me at least. I ain't think much of it. But Kendrick was like, nah, bro. Like I said, motherfucker big three. Nigga is just big me. Now, also, it appears that that whole project from Metro Boomin and Future, suppose the whole project is a diss against Drake for whatever reason. I didn't listen to it because, frankly, I don't like Future enough to listen to his music all the time. And honestly, Kendrick disappoints me because it's the second time. Well, the second time he worked with Future. The second time he worked with an artist I don't like. He had Kodak all through his last album, which really made it difficult for me to love the album. It's a wonderful album. It's a dope album, but it's like, bro, why the fuck you got Kodak all through this shit? I don't want to hear no fucking Kodak. Kodak whack, and not just because of his lyrics. He's just a whack individual. Donald Trump. Oh, yeah. So fuck Kodak. I said it. I'm from Florida. So what?
His bitch ass ain't gonna come on this show anyway. Well, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit. He's out here in a hotel with hoes and fucking raping them and shit. Fuck that nigga. Endorsing Donald Trump. Oh, punk ass motherfucker.
Anyway, back to the drama. So yeah. So apparently Future and Metro Boomin, they've been doing little subs against Drake. Also, someone pointed out that Rick Ross no longer follows follows Drake on Instagram.
He petty. He petty for that.
So with all this drama, when Oplex said, "Why are you looking so sad when you say you didn't like Future, fam? You knew you weren't stuck in the past, bro." And he a part of organized noise, bro. It hurts. It hurts. I mean, Future ain't the worst. He ain't the worst. That's Young Thug. But it's like, dang, dog. He showed how bad he was on that Black Panther soundtrack when he did the song with Kendrick. That shit was whack as hell. And then Kendrick just went back for more. But anyway, yeah. So so apparently Drake, him and J. Cole on the concert run right now. And apparently Drake came out was just like, hey, can't nobody take you down because you got to know who you are. And whatever motivational Monday bullshit you want to spew instead of going to the studio and spit some shit, nigga. The fuck out of here. Get at that nigga. Don't be in the concert crying and shit. Motivational Monday looking ass nigga. That nigga talk shit. Go after that nigga, man. Fuck you mean? October's finest. October's very own. Fuck out of here. So anyway, so yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, boy. I mean, Kendrick is my top 5, so you know who I'm rolling with. My man Kendall Spencer. We're gonna hear from him later. That's beef in 2024. I don't follow the social media account. Yo. Apparently. Y'all came in front. I follow somebody on Instagram. They post it was one of them media accounts, but they posted some bullshit. And I was like, yeah, nah, I can't do that. But no, apparently, yeah, you go look at who follow who and you'll know who likes who and who don't. I didn't think Instagram was that powerful, but apparently it is. But like I said, man, I'm sorry. I'm team Kendrick, West Side. That's a weak West Side. Let me do it like Snoop do it. What I think gonna come out of it? Nothing. I don't think I really hope. I hope Kendrick and J. Cole piece it up. I think J. Cole just kind of stray. I think Kendrick really was going at Drake, but he figured, yo, you the homie and you with him, you getting hit too. Both of y'all. You rep the same smart tech. Y'all rep the same smart tech. Both of y'all. Both of y'all getting hit. Repping the same smart tech, nigga. Anyway, yo, while Mo Makki and Oplex wait patiently, I appreciate y'all, man. Let me get this one thing off. Pause. I got to get to it. The Puffy shit lasted longer than I thought it was going to last, and his music too. Last joint, man. I got to talk about this. Kanye. Boo. All these niggas. Boo. All these niggas, man. Kanye made a statement where he said he influenced all the music in the past 20 years. This nigga crazy. Literally. And then I guess he doubled down on the autotune. People were saying that, yo, nah, because the autotune was T-Pain. He was like, I made autotune famous, not T-Pain. Nigga. Now he tried to make a point and say that he used autotune during the college dropout. And that supposedly because he used autotune in the college dropout, that's what influenced T-Pain to use autotune. And then in turn, so he's the father of autotune, not T-Pain. I can personally say, I can say this personally. T-Pain was using autotune before the college dropout came out. I remember this. Before College Dropout came out, T-Pain was already using and trying to perfect autotune. So Kanye, who I met in 2024, 20 years ago. Y'all see how old I am. I see what's gray in my beard. Is wrong for that, first of all. But apparently, not just is he wrong for that, but he hit Tallahassee again. This nigga just he on one. So not only am I aware that T-Pain was already on the auto-tune joint before Kanye, but one of our own, Tallahassee's own, Rico the Champ, confronted Kanye on the internets and told my mans, nah, and quote, T-Pain is responsible for the auto-tune genre. Shouts out to Rico the Champ. That's bro. Tried many times to get my man on the pod, but it wouldn't work. But he did find a way to get on Set The Bar. I don't understand this shit. I asked these niggas when they get on here how they got Rico the Champ, and I didn't. Fuck out of here. These niggas. They must have paid him or some shit. We gonna find out. I see Oplex laughing. But anyway, my man Rico the Champ said T-Pain is responsible for the auto-tune genre. Kanye with his crazy ass, right? Y'all paid that nigga. I'm joking. Kanye with his crazy ass DM. And Rico got the receipt. DM'd him and said, T-Pain's favorite album is The College Dropout. I use auto-tunes all throughout that album before T-Pain had, I guess he said, and as released music. I guess he meant had released music. Sorry, Kanye. Apparently you following everybody talking about this shit, so maybe you are listening. But T-Pain was already working on auto-tune and we had released he had a song called Fucked Up, which was a version of Akon's Locked Up. And the Nappy Heads had dropped a mixtape and had the song on the mixtape. I remember because my man Steeple, may he rest in peace, brought it to the crib and we listened to it. And when we listened, we thought it was Akon. That's how clean it sounded. It was like they put this Akon song on his mixtape. It was like, nah, that's the little nigga in the group because he was the youngest one in the group. I was like, that's the little nigga between him and Doughboy. That's the little nigga in the group. That's T-Pain. I was like, oh snap! You know what I'm saying? Like they singing, they doing that. You know what I'm saying? But that song was already on that mixtape. I'm pretty sure that mixtape came out like early 2004. So if it didn't come out right when College Dropout came out, it came out around the same time. So that means that he had to have been working on that song way before College Dropout came out. So, like I said, I can account that T-Pain is wrong for that. Now, Kanye is wrong for that. Maybe T-Pain told him something when they chopped it up and they was working on the joint for the joint they did for graduation or whatever. But, bro, nah, it's on Pain. The auto-tune's on Pain. Granted, it's on Cher of all people, but that's on Pain. But I'm say this, man. Kanye crazy. Y'all gotta take what he say with a grain of salt. I just don't understand. I mean, I do. We live in a celebrity culture, but I think it's fool's gold to follow behind this man. Same thing with Donald Trump. Like they clearly are not in the right headspace. I see if there was y'all follow behind people that made some sense. These people don't make no damn sense, and y'all just be on their shit. I don't understand it. Oplex said Kanye, according to him, has done more for music than Satan. Satan. Who's the angel of music. Hey, good biblical reference. Okay. Make sure I use the right one. That boy Oplex know his Bible. You got that boy grew up in the church. You know, that boy grew up in the church. He know what Lucifer original job was. Anyway, y'all stop listening to Kanye. He crazy. Vultures 1, 2. I don't give a fuck. I ain't listening to none of that shit. He crazy. Literally, he said it. He bipolar. He ain't got them all. Made some good music back in the day. Cool. All of this. Just disappointment. Stop investing in people. Even me. Appreciate me for bringing you entertainment, introducing you to music, giving you great photography, bragging on my wife. But even that, first of all, fuck him. But yeah, even with this, wife made great food. Is she perfect? No. We all make mistakes. We all do things. Just be mindful, man. Like people just no one's perfect. Just have your own mind. Use critical thinking. I take that back. My wife is perfect. I'm sorry. I don't want to sleep on the couch tonight. Right, Abe? Anyway, speaking of perfect, I don't waste too much time. We wave over time. We're gonna be here for an hour and a half. But fuck it, use my bros. So and Mo Makki like, nigga, it's Ramadan, nigga. The fuck? I ain't know, huh? Mm-hmm. So we get to the next track. It's Mind, Body, and Soul. My man BobbyJFromRockaway featuring Michael Fiya. And we're gonna be right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby?
Look, I got something for your mind, your body, your soul. I'm not in control with the flow. Remember that common shit back in the day? Yeah. You better use your common sense. I'm bleeding confidence, speaking this stream of consciousness. Keep your comments unless you intended on leaving compliments. You ain't even in my league, man, we've been opposites. He's synonymous with beating our touches. Hit the booth and breathe inside of it so I can see how hot it gets. You fanfare the louder, you can keep a lot of it. I wanna talk on beats that walk the streets and be anonymous.
All right, boom, and we back. Your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was my man BobbyJFromRockaway with Mind, Body, and Soul. I love that song since it's my last podcast. I forgot to announce before the break. This is my last podcast in the house. Just want to make a quick announcement. Starting next month, I will be recording out of Goldie Sound Studio. Shouts out to AD. Yeah, man. Linked up with Goldie Sound Studio. So starting hopefully next week. If I pay my damn bill. I'll be recording out of the Goldie Sound Studio, so it'll be a whole new setup. I will be in the actual studio. I don't know what else is gonna come from that. We will see. I think I have a guest. I gotta reach out to him. If not, then hey, y'all gonna get me for a whole hour. Why not? My inaugural podcast outside of my own space should be just me, I think, but that won't happen. Anyway, so just want to make that announcement. So this is my last podcast in-house. Good God. Right now, everybody in the house is quiet and it sucks. They don't have to do that no more. Anyway, without further ado, let me introduce my guest, who needs no introduction. if you are familiar with Tallahassee hip hop, they laid the foundation over a decade, almost decade and a half ago, with the Mondays crew, and but they still keeping it connected. They've been on the pod before. Also, the Set The Bar Mixshow. When they was on my ass, I almost caught up with your boy. I had to keep these numbers up. You know what I mean? They was on my ass. Pause. Hey, yo. Without further ado, DJ Oplex and Mo Makki in the building.
It's good.
Yo.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
And thanks for having us on, man. Good, man.
Yeah, man, we doing good, bro. Appreciate you throwing us in the spot one more time. The good old Enigma September hour. And right before you go to the big studio. That's what's up.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on that.
Yo, I appreciate that. Long time coming. Actually, man, I got a wrong name in my head. Jeez. Oh, my girl Dallas Aaliyah. Shouts out to her. She reached out to me, questioned it, asked if I would be interested. And I was like, sure. So but then I was able to reach out to AD, who's the owner and head engineer, over at the Golden Town Studio. And we chopped it up and everything seemed to go. So also got to announce with that. First of all, shouts out to Mandy. She in the building.
Mandy
was good.
So with that, also the podcast will be twice a month, if that, maybe even be once a month at some point. So maybe monthly, as opposed to weekly. But if anybody been following the podcast for the past year or so, things have been pretty rough on this end, especially after my dad passed. So and honestly, it felt better to kind of space it out as opposed to trying to keep it up week after week. So I really think it'd be great. It just sucks because I got so many people I want to have on the pod, and so it's going to be difficult to get everybody on. So I may just do little small snippets, and I may still do it in house because this equipment was expensive. Y'all understand?
Oh yeah.
If anybody, y'all can see their background. If you watching it live and understand it, they know. I'm looking at all that equipment back there. Y'all, look, Oplex got a keyboard, got 2 keyboards.
Dude, listen, I've been going to plug in anonymous for years. And I'm finally making progress. That, you know what I mean? I only buy plugins when I need to.
Download like,
yes.
God damn, what does $500 went? Like,
Now Makki Makki's the one though. He's the one finding great equipment used going for 2 racks.
Right.
He tells me that on a text message, and I almost have a heart attack.
2 racks, dog. I spend 10% of that on all my equipment. Period. That's crazy. Man,
yeah,
purchase.
It gets stupid in here, man. You don't even want to know.
But no, wanting to know actually, because you had to uproot everything, didn't you, Mo?
Yeah, just last weekend, man, and set everything back up. Got the whole house situated. I guess yesterday. Yeah. So now everything is up and running. So for everybody that I told I was moving and wouldn't be able to record your shit or mix and master your shit, we good now.
Message.
Hey, I better be happy. Y'all better be happy. A man's back. But yeah, man, I just want to say I admire both you guys, man, with everything you guys been doing as far as the music go, and like I said, putting in time and money and blood, sweat, and tears in this thing, man. So you guys are really an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Both of you guys. Now, let me get with the bullshit, man. What the fuck happened? fuck happened to Set The Bar, man? Because like I said, I was on my ass.
Oh, that was 0 to 100 real quick.
Going there, bro. I'm trying to find out. And I was like, you was all a trifecta. Who was doing it? You know what I mean? And then,
I know, man. You're the last one, right? We lost the 60-second showcase. Shouts out to DJ Bush.
Hold up. I'm the first one. Let it be known, nigga. I've been doing this shit for 16 years.
Well, I know, but you're the last one.
But you're the last one left.
You're the alpha and omega.
Yeah.
Round of applause for Enigma Sept. That's what that is.
Enigma is the end and the beginning.
Took it back to Genesis.
Right. Genesis and Revelation, nigga. Nigga. 6-head monster coming out of nowhere. Anyway. No, but for real though, yeah, man, like you got to tell the story. I mean, even though I know Oplex, you continue on as far as radio and everything. But yeah, if you can just kind of give people just an idea of, you know what I'm saying, how that transpired from having to go from the internet live joint to doing it to the radio. And if I remember correctly, I'm choking.
Good.
I'm a clown. Anyway, y'all may be bringing it back. So if I can explain to people, you know what I'm saying, what's the status of Set The Bar Mixshow?
You want me? Yeah, I probably should take this one. Makki, should I take this?
You good?
Yeah. I mean, so when we stopped the live YouTube and Facebook, kind of like the live podcast, if you will, around that time, I had just got on with 103 Bentonville Community Radio here. But I still really didn't know. Things happened too fast for me because I'm like, okay, you know, we had an interview music podcast going on and you know, not having someone with you and then going into the next week, right? I had people booked, but like, you know what I mean? Not having Makki there it's a whole different shift. And you know, Enigma with StreamYard, the technical side of that too, right? Because Makki held the boards down. I think what you guys will see if you go to the Set The Bar Mixshow podcast is that you'll see, like, I think around episode 83, that a lot of times what I was doing was uploading some of my radio sets to the podcast platform, right? I always felt bad about that because the podcast to me was a totally separate thing. What I do on Thursdays and Saturdays, those 2-hour sets there, totally different than the Set The Bar Mixshow. And I kind of wanted to get away from the music interview thing, do something very similar to Enigma to what you're doing, and just kind of run my mouth, but just have dope music in between, right? And kind of still kind of make the music connect to me running my mouth. So that's where we're at. Episode 96 just dropped Saturday. Yeah, I mean, it's on Spotify where you listen to your podcast. So check it out. I feel like I'm finally in a groove with it now. Like, you know what I mean? And as we approach 100 episodes.
All right, no doubt. Shouts out. Episode 96.
So, Carrie.
You know what I mean? BB running my mouth. Hey, yo.
You do it well.
Yo,
you have to do it well. It's a much easier thing to have a co-host, somebody else in the stew with you.
Yeah,
it's a better synergy than just, you know what I mean, sitting. Like, because, you know, you're going live, but when I do it, it's like I'm basically in a room talking to myself.
Right. No, trust me, it was when I first started. Like a whole year, I was talking to myself. So no, I definitely feel you on that. And actually, shoot, just bringing it back to myself because I'm selfish. Even with like, you know, going to the studio, like I'm gonna have an engineer, and that shit's gonna be weird because I am used to.
Oh yeah.
Putting the parts together, so to be able to just strictly do this and not have to worry about the sound, like I probably won't even have headphones on because everything will be set up when I arrive. That's gonna be weird, you know what I mean? So I can understand the ease, like you said, of having like somebody else who can kind of control it when you do. Matter of fact, take it back. Rewind. The Underground Railroad. That's my man JC. Like, I'm kind of able to be the foil to his straight man because, like, he's essentially doing everything. He's running he's running the music, so I can sit there and just crack jokes all day because he's focused on everything else. But I'm pretty sure that helps him out because he doesn't have to focus on, having to keep up with the shenanigans because I got that. So definitely,
it's a perfect balance.
Yep. So to say all that to say this. So as far as the mix show, the Set the Bar Mixshow, it's gonna remain in the form where you're essentially doing the radio, but then bringing it to the internet podcast.
The podcast, yeah. So it's like I still do the Set the Bar Mix Show.
Mm-hmm.
My sets on the radio, I also call that Set the Bar Mix Show. But the podcast is exclusively, like I said, on Spotify and all your streaming. It's totally different. It's totally different than what's going on the radio.
All right, no doubt. Bet. So y'all just make sure to go out and check that out. Just search Set the Bar Mix Show because they know how to Set the Bar Mix Show. Shouts out to y'all for setting the bar on that. You know what I mean? That's
Appreciate
y'all.
that, fam.
So that's super dope. So also too, man, getting to why we here. You know what I mean? You guys have put together a new project, which is called Moplex. Moplex part 2 or project 2?
The volume 2.
Volume 2. Nigga. Right here. I got it right here. Yeah, Lee, read E. Not on Spotify. Hold on, let me make sure I added it. Okay, y'all see I added it.
Appreciate that, fam. There we go.
Hell yeah.
That thing in rotation.
In rotation.
It's grown folks hip hop, man. It's grown folks hip hop. I think even Makki will admit it. I listened to it. I think it's a great project. And that doesn't mean the younger people can't get into it. I encourage them to listen to it. But to me, it's like adult contemporary hip hop.
That's for real. That's for real. And then honestly, not only is that a great description, but I think more of that is needed. You know what I mean? Because of course we all are growing up and becoming full adults. And I can't be out here trying to spin the block. But also people don't, I ain't trying to be on Anita Baker all day either. Like I still feel like I can move around, I need something to work out to without, light workout. You know what I mean? I ain't right. No Mac, I ain't got no gun, but
Makki always got the hidden shotty somewhere.
Got these ropes.
Y'all see these boats in my wife beater? Y'all see these guns, baby. Guns, baby.
Anyway.
Now he's infamous for turning a track that could be it could almost be like something that like a gospel rapper could get on, man. And then he'll send the hook back and he'd be like, yo, you better have your burner on you. I got mine.
It's one joint, and it's not one of the joints we're gonna play. Is it Anywhere? It's kind of poppy, not poppy, but it's like a dance track.
Anywhere is definitely that's definitely a dance track.
Let me play this shit. I don't give a fuck. Oh shoot. I got an iPhone. I don't know how to turn the music up. Turn the sound up.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I'm tripping. I should do it with Bluetooth. If I can. Y'all hear it though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, dog. That's grown folk. Hold on. That's you singing, Mo? Duck?
Mm-hmm.
That's you singing? Oh, shit! I'm bad. Yeah, man, props. Smooth. He ain't need no auto tune. Yeah. I like Charlie Murphy.
Yo.
Hollywood. Lord. Anyway.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we gonna have some good content after this was over.
Oh, shoot. But no, I heard that. I'm like, oh snap, because I ain't gonna front. I was waiting for, and not saying y'all got it. I was waiting for some, boom boom back. Yo, I'm the best MC or knock you shot the head. Like the Red Sea, and that's a bar. Don't steal my bar. Anyway, all of a sudden, Duck, we can go anywhere. Raheem 2000 is this.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those, man. That track came together like super easy. He already had the hook. It already laid the beat out. You know what I mean? He sent it to me. I don't know, but like Makki, was the hook in there? Yeah, I think the hook was in there, right? Hook was in there. I'm telling you, it was so easy to write that verse, man. It's just that beat so solid, man. It just reminded me of being kind of like Top Flight, Detroit, hustling, stepping, like, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. It just kicked that verse out real smooth, like, man. You know what I mean?
No, it was that, man. What was the inspo, Duck? I call him Duck because his mama called him Duck. What was the Mo Makki? What was the inspo, man?
I want to say what it is, but a lot of people might get mad at me. You know, that whole thing you was talking about, separate the man from the music.
Right.
I was listening to a certain person.
You know what
I'm saying? They might call him the Pied Piper or whatnot. You know?
Hey, man. Hey. Whatever it was, even though I do think that's the nastiest name could have came up with. Hey, that was everything else was cool. Pied Piper was like too much on the nose. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, he was letting us know exactly what time.
He was telling everybody what was going down.
Everybody.
Just a tad passive aggressive with that, Kills. Like, okay, got it.
That was aggressive. He was letting
Yeah.
You on that type of time, okay.
Right. So the energy of the music inspired that, not that other energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. That didn't have nothing to do with this song. Yeah.
Oh man, hey, melodies and harmonies, it is what it is, bro. Like, and honestly, I ain't gonna front. I just can't. I can't divorce Down Low, man. Down Low. That's my shit. I got in trouble because I was like, and revisited, and he was like, "Why are you listening to that?" I'm like, chill out. Just chill. We vibe. Let the man cook. I know what it is, but let him cook. So now I don't blame you at all. Plus, again, end of the day, man, melodies, harmonies, music. It is what it is, bro. And if it's there and if it can inspire you, you know what I'm saying? And then, honestly, you can kind of take ownership of that. So it's like, look, I can get the inspiration from this level, take it and put it in a space where it's not tied to that. So if you can't get to that, you can get with this because you ain't got to worry about the other bullshit behind it. You know what I mean? So vibe to it anywhere. Do the stepping for love type joint without having to feel like you contributing to some bullshit. Because end of the day, I can vouch that Oplex, my man Mo, so he's some solid dudes or whatever, solid family men, solid men in music. And so you can vibe to their music, man, without feeling like you contributing to some bullshit. Let's Oplex out here tricking. If he out here tricking, I'm sorry. He's from Detroit. There's some pimps up there. So I don't know.
It ain't tricking if you got it, brother.
Oplex ain't tricking. He's letting the tricks. That's what. Letting the tricks. Like, what you got?
I mean, anytime someone from the 313 is around, there's going to be one shot fired.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, man.
Nah, y'all pimping. Y'all pimping, Mr. Pimping and pimping. And no, I said this before, man. I love Detroit. Like, I've never been there, but any and everybody from that spot, including my kinfolk, just like my Uncle Mac, they all love, man. So
that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
What's my second favorite rapper of all time from there? Anyway, fuck you, Benzino. We're gonna get into this music.
So much for Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah, I heard spaghetti nasty anyway, so Benzino ain't gonna tell nobody.
Yeah, man. Detroiters aren't like, we're not that excited about Mom Spaghetti. Respectfully, I'm not.
No, it's real. It's a money grab. I can see it for what it is. So yeah, again, I'm not that much a fan of nobody that to be like, no, man, you respect Eminem. No, that's probably some nasty shit. Eminem ain't no fun. Plus, in the song, he threw the shit up.
Oh, he did. He did. That is true.
So I don't even. You know what? I blame Rauschenberg. It's always Rauschenberg. So like, why would you conjure up that image and try to sell food when in the song he spits it up? The fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't like Mom Spaghetti is banging.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate Mom Spaghetti, and that's why I went and kicked ass. No, you spit it up. That's crazy. Like, well, of course, that's what you get for going out and trying that shit because you a fanboy. Anyway, let's get into the music. We got No Limit, The Culture featuring J Hustle, and then we got Soul Glow, not to be confused with Soul Glow, the Jerry Carroll juice shit. Special by my boys that's in the paint right now, Moplex, Mo Makki, and Oplex. So y'all stay tuned. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
Thought I told these little boys to stop playing. We do this for the culture, so what is you saying? You more racist than these Ku Klux Cracker clans? Gotta be if I'm the target to your lottery. Listen, you can't spend that money on the pieces. I got walls around the corner and it's policy. With all this violent shit I'm talking, doesn't have to be. Cause real change to get change is something I can help you see. Quick come up small fast, just to crash and burn. That's the earn that leads to a brighter burn. Put that focus back on investing in what we do. And in turn, use that money to invest in you.
I'm looking for the master.
Ain't no masters here, dude. Ain't no slaves here, dude.
Is this not his fortune cookie factory?
Master here. His wisdom thing.
I seek only wisdom of the master.
You want wisdom? You buy fortune cookie. Take a haiku, please.
I find the things I feel in my soul. Have to purify the flow to make sure that my soul glows. No imitation, this is not McDonald's. But I think this ain't easy. I'm the shit player, wipe me down. For Oklahoma to these Great Lakes. When me and Mackie hit the booth, we make the earthquake. Dynamic duo in the first place. It's always high stakes. Leave the mic bloody. It's like a red steak. On to a different level like a mason. No room to be complacent. Maxing out every breath I'm taking. Good horror film, go I leave them shaking. With the flow that cold, or will you lost in the anticipation? This verse like a good book that has a revelation. But it starts from my contemplation. I guess when I write it down, it's emancipation. Just a continuation of the struggles that we've been facing.
And we face that struggle head to head. We don't turn the other cheek when it's time to deploy the lead. Whether the pencil or be at the 4-5, we lock on to that energy like it's roll tide. Not from Alabama, but I'm still bringing the Bama. Country grammar got me civilly losing my manners. Whether my rights are wrong about what's going on, what we inject inside your neck is not the same old song.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was No Limit, aka The Culture, with Moplex featuring J Hustle and Soul Glow special version again with Moplex. And god damn, why y'all boys did that, man? Y'all disrespectful, bro.
What we do on the titles?
Y'all came with that hot shit, bro. Like, god damn. I mean,
Man,
literally,
appreciate
when I
that,
played
man.
the No Limit joint, like y'all saw what I did. Like in my headphones, it felt like I was getting hit. Pop, pop, pop. Like Tyson was. I'm Jake Paul. Pop, 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 pop. Like, oh.
That's why he put on there the special version.
Like, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Lyrics on point, you know what I mean? Like the flows, all of that, man. How y'all do it? You know what I mean? Being that y'all in two different locales, man, how y'all like put the music together and make it sound so cohesive? You know what I mean? That's crazy.
You take that with Mackie.
So, man, sometimes it could be different. Like Plex will send me something and we'll jump on, or I'll send him something and we jump on. But what we started doing lately, especially with this project, is he'll send me a sample and then I'll do the beat, or I'll send him a bass line and he does the beat. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of collaboration going on. So it really came together on this project.
All right, bet that up, man. Yeah, it's and like what the song, because each song, you know what I'm saying, seemed like it has its own flavor.
Yeah.
So was that like the purpose of being like, yo, we're gonna try to hit, you know, people with different angles. So, you know, if you like this set, especially in the now that, you know, the world of streaming with Spotify and Apple Music and whatnot, you know, a lot of people just like to pick out the singles or pick out the songs they like. So was that a conscious thing to be like, yo, let's give a little bit to everyone? So, you know, if you ain't vibing with the whole project, you're gonna vibe with these set or you're gonna vibe with that set.
No, I think I was talking to Mackie about that and how I feel like that there's no cohesiveness between the tracks. It's true, but I think it's like Moplex Volume 2, really the spirit of it was to be able to use it as a platform to collaborate with a lot of the artists that were coming on the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
I kind of feel like it's mixtape vibes almost. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of how it feels to me.
Mixtape, mix show. See what they did there? Okay. Let me celebrate y'all real quick, man, because I'm just go ahead. This Remy Martin, VSOP. Go ahead and
hey man, appreciate that, man. That's the good stuff. That's that good yak.
Take a little drink to my boys for their project, man.
Appreciate that, man.
You know what I mean? Toast.
Yep.
Good toast, project. Man. Detroit to Oklahoma.
Yeah. Appreciate that, man. I definitely feel like the learning curve.
Sir.
I feel like we're blessed, man, because the way me and Mackie work from you know, DFW to Arkansas, it's starting to feel real seamless. Like we're just slinging tracks back and forth, and we're not even talking too much. We don't even talk in the middle of it. It's literally just like, I'm about to send you something. Boom. I open it up, work on it. I don't even let them know. Hey, do you want this kind of vibe? Nope. I'm gonna do that, send it back to them, and then the rest is history, man.
Man, Dennis Hobbs said, y'all smoke that for it joint, by the way. It's fire.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that's one of my favorites on there, man.
Shouts out to Dennis Hobbs, you know what I mean? But what he said, the four special edition. Speaking of, also shouts out to Jacob Stevens.
Oh, that's my son. What's up, son? He in the building.
I see the Stevens. I'm like, hold up.
Yeah. That's the Prince. That's my oldest, man.
Man, Aston Martin. I was like, hold up, who that is? Jacob, man, your pop's doing big things out here. Before we get up out of here, okay, because let me see. Check out who y'all got. Los Lauren, 718. Shouts out to bro.
Los also featured on the project.
Yep, Johnny Siggs, Kendall Spencer, who was on earlier. Jay Hustle, who we heard. Uni.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uni.
I want to say Savannah so bad. Augusta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Augusta.
Augusta.
So, granted, I know it's only 9 songs, but
Nigga, why the fuck ain't on this project? Hold up. JC, you see this shit? These niggas hollering at us, man. They know fuck out of here, man.
No. Trust me, when we crank it back up, we got you, bro. When we crank it back up, we got you. Because I was watching one of your shows and you were saying that you getting back in the studio like you about to cut a song at least. So I'm like, okay, he back at it again,
bro. Man, I need to holler at old boy. Yeah, the verse I spit, the ain't on front. It was kind of, it was fire. I kind of
okay.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up, bro.
I ain't tripping. I'm past that. Plus, I just gotta put a project out. I think once I put something out, niggas know what's up. But other than that, I ain't tripping. I'm proud of you boys. Like I said, y'all was doing the mixtape, the mix show. Like I said, you all and Bush. You know what I'm saying? It was it put a power. It put a battery in my back. You know what I mean? My boys doing it. You know, keep it pushing or whatever. And then also just the inspiration between y'all, just with the with the mastering and all the producing. You doing the radio show Oplex, and just y'all social media presence. Like, it's inspiration. You know what I mean? And it really, I feel like a distant cousin when we get down to the Mondays crew, but I do feel like I'm fam, and see collaborations. Everybody's still doing it from afar. It helps out. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure JC can say the same as far as doing a radio show and just knowing that we got a family. You know what I'm saying? MCs and musicians who support us, and we support them.
Yeah,
so
facts.
Yeah, man. So it's all love, man. I ain't tripping. I made a joke, but it's a beautiful project. I'm gonna be bumping it. Definitely gonna throw it back on. I'll do my initial inaugural episode over at Goldie Sound Studio. So y'all wait for that. And anything before we get up out of here, man, anything y'all want to let the people know before we keep it moving.
Yeah, Plexology Chapter 3, the last chapter. I'm looking at late fall. So that's kind of what I've been, outside of DJing locally and doing the podcast, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what's hot in the studio right now. So taking my time with it. This is definitely, I'm not saying that I'll be done with music or let alone hip hop, but this, if I come out with anything else after this one, it won't be called Plexology. You know what I mean? This is I think 3 chapters is enough. I don't know. I don't think I need to say anything more after this one. So it's heating up. Makki's on there. You know what I mean? I'm sending all the mixes to Makki Studio, so to make sure the mix can blow your speakers when you turn them up.
For a quick second, I was like, blow, like, oh, hey. Yeah, bro. That's crazy.
And I gotta say, this last chapter of Plexology is crazy, y'all. Is dope. Is Oplex then set the bar and then he reset the bar. So yeah, you definitely gonna want to check that out.
Man, appreciate that.
Kendall Spencer is dropping his new project, Pearl's Prayers. It's coming out. Oh, damn, the 30th is what?
30th, that's what.
Yeah, that's right around the corner.
Yeah, that's what, Saturday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the Thursday.
Yeah. Another project that I had the pleasure to mix and master, which is it's ridiculous. Like, he did his thing on this project. Like, that man put his heart and soul in this project. Definitely check that out. I got a new project that I'm working on. I have no idea what it's called. I'm like 6 songs deep. So hopefully I'll come up with a title in the next 3 weeks because it'll be done. but just know that that's coming out too. What else we got? There's a whole lot of projects going on. I can't remember all of them right now, but just pay attention on any of my social media and you'll see everybody's projects that's coming out. A lot of good stuff. And that's all I got, man. I appreciate you, Enigmas, for having us on the show, man.
Definitely,
can't wait
man.
to see the new studio setup. I know that's going to be dope, so I can't wait till next week.
No doubt. Appreciate y'all, man.
And to your audience, this podcasting life is hard work.
Right.
So, like, I don't want to hear no hate. If it goes down to once a month, just be grateful. You already know it's content. So, like, go easy because you want to try to what? How many episode? 233.
233.
Come on,
man. Over 6 years.
Damn.
I know, man. That says a lot about you, man. I mean, that says a lot about you, bro. Like, it I know about content creation. If you've done 233 episodes of the same brand, that says a lot about your character, man. You one tough, bad mama jammer, bro.
I honestly, again, I gotta give props to my wife, you know what I'm saying? Definitely supported me through all of this. I mean, it was her that pushed me to even do the studio thing. I was kind of, we're gonna see. Because I ain't gonna front. I had to break bread to make it happen. And I got a way to do it. But anyway, regardless, yeah, she pushed me to do it. And the main thing was to go for that excellence. You know what I mean? To give people better quality as far as the appearance and the sound. And then also too, hopefully the content as far as what I present will be better because I won't have to. Y'all know how it is, you know. Set this up, that up. You know, have to bring people in, like you said, as far as sound. What's that shit called? StreamYard. You know, having to bring people in, take people out, and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna worry about that. All I do is come in, run my mouth, and that's gonna be pretty much it. That's like Kendrick Spencer. He said, "Dope show, fellas. Enigma, subscribe. Appreciate you, man." So I'll be back. Moplex Volume 2, Fire album,
appreciate
no doubt.
That, fam.
Hell yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Also, do Kendall, man. Understand, man. Shoot me any music you got, bro, and eventually at some point, have you on. Because even though I'm gonna be in the studio, I'm still gonna do it remotely. At my first guest, I got an idea who I'm gonna have on. Will probably be in house, but I'm still gonna do like remote interviews. So I just be in a better spot. You won't see mirrors and shit.
Swirling ceiling fan in the mirror.
You know what I mean? God damn it. Look at that old place. Observant ass nigga. This nigga.
Yo.
That girl shit. God damn. Watching my wall and shit. Damn, nigga.
I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
All kinds of revolutions going down in the mirror.
I ain't got no buzz. This nigga would have called me out and shit. Fuck.
Yo.
Oh man.
Yo, I don't be able to do that. I'm not sure if the engineer gonna be on point.
Hey, Enigma, let me know if you want if you need me on voiceovers or anything. Let me know.
Word. Yeah. 'Cause y'all started that shit. Like the whole doing ads and people doing what pieces, even though
like this skits and segments. Yeah.
No, that was a great idea. Dennis Hobbs said, "Listen, No Static just went to once a month this year. It's the best decision ever." Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shouts out to No Static Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Boy's been doing that. He said,
"Oh, we collaborated on a song with Dennis Hobbs as Fire too. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Anyway, y'all will see that.
Yeah.
gonna put me and JC on the song with these niggas representing
He said, "Ain't nothing wrong with the podcast background." You right, but we'll clean that shit up. I got something to say, and I can't say it because everybody chiming in. But no, Mandy said, "Dope show, great music. Look forward to seeing the new studio." Thank you, Mandy. I really appreciate that. Appreciate your support. I know you came from Set The Bar Mixshow fam to over here, but it's all one and the same. I carry this flag for all of us. Shouts out to Bush and his new baby.
Yeah.
Heck
Sure.
yeah.
So proud of him.
Yeah, man. So it's all love all around, man. Monday's crew. Also, too, I'm gonna say this. I want to talk this shit real quick. I'm gonna see if somebody's gonna catch it. This also one time for the big stew move self. You know what I mean? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Y'all, it's a whole bunch of y'all. Y'all may follow suit, my boy. It really ain't bad. Y'all may want to follow suit. I understand Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Decided to do this country music shit. That's probably the only black female country music artist I'm gonna be listening to is Beyonce. Other than that, fuck these other black country music artists. Fuck out of here.
You going with the light skin one too? Figures.
I'll be nasty. But fuck it. Somebody said something 12 years ago. I ain't let that shit go. So yeah, Beyonce, the only black female country artist I'm gonna be listening to. I'm evil as shit. Diddy. It's my birthday. 9/27. It's time to get off here. Martin is talking at this point. So without further ado, this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby. Y'all hold on for a minute. Don't get off this thing yet.
All right, for sure.
All right.